simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby.
Hello and welcome to today's video where we will be covering part 2 of this home office DIY makeover. So I'm starting off with some still images of what the office looked like when we first purchased the home back in 2021. So very dark space, although it looked pretty light in those photos. Whoever took those photos did a good job. There was a lot of dark paneling and carpet, and the fireplace looked very huge and like overwhelming, like huge not in a good way. And then I'm also including some video footage of what the space looked like right at the time of starting this makeover. So I've been using the space for the past 3 years. It's been working, but I had some ideas of areas where it could be improved. So in part 1, which I'll link below, I showed the improving the mantle, just upgrading it a little bit to more of our style, as well as doing some touch-ups to the wall paint, and then also painting the wood trim that's inside the window. So we're going to be starting off with tackling the first of the furniture DIYs in this project. So I purchased this pressed particle board bookshelf right when we first moved in because we needed storage. And I always had the intention of refinishing it. And I really wanted to style and model it after the other bookshelf that's in the office. So I've mentioned this in a couple of my other videos, but we got some paint from Sherwin-Williams that they color matched to this gray bookshelf that was originally was in my son's nursery in our old house. So all of his furniture is this color. And then now it's going to be like the office color. So my plan was to paint this bookshelf with that same gray color. But then also the other bookshelf that we have has a kind of like faux wood trim accent feature, accent design on the back of the shelf and then like on all of the shelves. So I wanted to incorporate that as well, and I found a contact paper on Amazon that matched the wood grain in the original bookshelf almost exactly. It's really kind of uncanny. So the plan is to paint the bookshelf this gray color and then do that same liner, that like faux wood liner on the shelves and on the back of the bookshelf. So because it's pressed particle board, I started off with just a light scuff sanding of 220 grit, and then I'm going to be priming the piece with the Zizner 123 Bullseye Primer. That's my favorite furniture primer, just sticks to everything. And then following up with paint. And then I also had to, where this bookshelf was, like once I moved it out, I had to do touch-up paint to the baseboards and the wall kind of in the corner that this bookshelf sits in. So that was a clip of me doing that. So back to working on the bookshelf. It also did require some fixing, like some wood glue and some wood filler, but not a ton. It's a pretty nice piece, actually. Pretty good, solid bookshelf. So while I'm working more on the bookshelf, I wanted to take the time to introduce myself. So my name is Angela, aka Chefette of Chefette and Little. So on my channel, you will find content like this, where furniture flipping, home project DIYs, that sort of thing. And I also post content, kind of like motherhood content, cleaning content, meal prep, just kind of like lifestyle content as well. And I aim to post every Sunday at 10. I did miss last Sunday's posting. Life has been lifing a little hard lately. And I apologize if I sound a little out of breath in this voiceover. I am 9 months pregnant now. So baby number 2 is coming any day. Really, probably actually more towards the end of August, early September, because I feel like I kind of tend to run late. But anyway, so that's the content you're going to find here. So if that is something that is interesting to you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a posting and hit the alarm bell. And then I also post similar content over on Instagram as well. So I will include a link to, or like I'll drop my handle down below. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, that's a little bit more day-to-day, shorter form content. So be sure to check that out too. So I'm going to let some music play for a few minutes. I feel like I've been talking for a minute here. And then as we get farther into the DIY, when I start working on the desk, I'll pop back on and talk more about that as well. But for now, let's just listen to some nice music. Okay, so when I was talking earlier about using the contact paper, this is what I was talking about. So here I am using the contact paper that I bought off of Amazon, which I'll link down below, to line the shelves of the bookshelf and then eventually the back so that it matches the other bookshelf that's in the space. And then now I'm getting started on the desk build. So we had a desk that I had purchased off of Visit Marketplace, and I liked it, but it was a little bit too small for our space. So I think my husband actually found this desktop. Somebody in our neighborhood was getting rid of it. And so we picked it up. We've had it for a bit, and the plan was always to build out a frame for it. So I'm just getting started on scuff sanding the top here because it is some sort of particle board material. And then I had to do a little bit of repairs with wood glue. And then I'll be using the same primer here, the Zisner 123 Bullseye Primer. One coat of that, and then I think I ended up doing 3 coats of the gray paint on both the top and the bottom of the desktop. And then my husband's going to be building out a desk frame for the desk later in the video, so I'll be showing that as well. But just wanted to explain what I'm doing here in this clip for you.
dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat. Stop lying. I know you're playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know when I go. Truthfully, the game that you've been playing felt so real to me. I once believed that you could be my destiny. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. Who is she? How can you reject me so damn easily? Who are you and what are we? Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. I know you're playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know when I go. I know you're playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know. You're leaving your car, got lost in your heart. I'm falling apart. Stop lying. Don't know who you are, baby, anymore. I'm dying. I know you're playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know when I go. I know you're playing your part, 'cause I go, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know when I go.
As you could probably tell by the zillion outfit changes in those clips, this project did take me longer than I was hoping it would. And that's simply because I typically work on DIYs after bedtime, and I have been so tired that has just not been possible. So it's just got to be in these little pockets of time I have. Usually I've got my toddler with me, so while he's like slightly distracted, or sometimes I'll just let him help me, I think it's good for him to experience it too. But anyway, I wanted to include some stills of the desk build. So my husband did not record it. He's not super keen on being recorded, but he did take some photos for me, so I threw them here. We looked at some frame designs on Pinterest, I think, and then we just kind of picked one that we liked the best and went for it. And I think it came out really nicely. I used the same bare door trim and cabinet paint in, I think it's like ultra black, or just like they're just black color for the frame. And that is the same color that I used on the fireplace that I painted as well. So it coordinates nicely there. And then I'm just finishing up on those last shelves here on the bookshelf. And then soon we're going to be getting into kind of doing the final rearranging of the room. And then we'll move on to the before and after. So be sure to stay tuned. so here we are again with a quick reminder of the very, very original before. So this was before we moved into the house. This is what it looked like when we purchased the home. And then another quick clip of what the office looked like right as we began this makeover. So usable, not the best use of space. There was like some dead space by the fireplace. The desk was too small. Bookshelf still didn't match. So this is really just like putting some extra polish on, I'd say, and making the space really work for what our family needs it for. Which for me, I often am working with my toddler and soon to be baby in the room with me. So that's what we were going for. Okay, and then here we are with our after. So we've got a new rug set up, which I'm really happy I went with. It's really soft and really nice. And then we ended up moving the giant filing cabinet under the window, which again, I think is a better use of space. And we slid the desk all the way against the wall, which you'll see in just a minute. But there is the fireplace that has been kind of redone. The window looks amazing, painted. The chairs are still in the room, mostly for my toddler. And then the bookshelves match so much better. So, also we added this little TV above the stereo system there, and that's again mostly for my toddler. But I am so happy with how this room came out. I just think everything looks so nice and seamless now. I'm loving working at this desk. It has worked so much better for our needs. And we decluttered a lot in this room too, which is always nice. And then I love this rolling cart that I got on Amazon. I had mentioned in part one, if I had to order it again, I probably would just order the original version on IKEA. This is like an Amazon dupe. But I digress. It still is really nice. And I think I'm like most happy with this bookshelf. I think it just looks so good. It was a little bit of an eyesore before, just kind of sticking out in the corner in that original kind of like brown finish. And I just think it looks really nice now, all redone and a little bit styled on the shelves. I'm not super into shelf styling, but still looks really good. And then the desk might be a very close second favorite. It's so nice having the larger desk. And then, of course, I've got my dog here in the background because she's my shadow. She's always nearby. So let me know what you guys think of this before and after in the comments below. Yeah, I'm just really pleased with how this turned out. And I'm also just really glad to have another project done. It's always nice when you can just kind of check it off your list and move on. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe if this is the type of content that you are interested in watching. Thanks again.